AFTV. Whose fault today?
The players, like, the lineup wasn't really that bad. I believe that lineup that we put out, that was good enough to beat Brighton. You know, Brighton.
It's a strong lineup, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a strong lineup. We were at home. You know, Brighton, obviously, they survived. They didn't get relegated, so obviously they came to Emirates, with no pressure. You know what I mean? There wasn't really, they didn't need to get anything out of it. So if anything, we should have been motivated by that and thought, let's get the job done. But the players, like,
is Emery motivating these players?
do you know what it is?
Because
though?
why? You heard what Mo just said.
Yeah, but he's trying. He's trying, but it's like the recruitment of the club has been poor. So all these players that have been recruited by obviously Wenger, there were probably players that that didn't have the character or didn't have the attributes that fit into Emery's style. So it's a test, it's like it's a test for Emery to motivate these guys. But he's doing the best he can.
How long would you give Emery?
Emery's got at least like Gary Neville even said it best. He's got at least three windows at least. He's got 3 to 4 transfer windows at least, to sort all of this out. Like no one thought.
He's got 2 now. So he's got summer. He's
he's got this summer coming up and he's got next summer. So in them 2 summers, including your January transfer windows, there should be a difference. Does that make sense?
Do you think he's the right man?
At the moment, yeah, because right now, who can we actually bring in? Like Emery's actually got a decent CV. Sevilla, Valencia, Sevilla, PSG. Right now, there's not a lot of top class managers left. They're all taken, especially for a club.
You still got the faith in him?
Yeah, I've got faith in him. He just needs the right players. Obviously, Xhaka, like, there's no point, like, it's getting boring just ripping Xhaka, criticising him, because it's like, with Xhaka, it's a discipline problem, you know what I mean? People say Xhaka's crap, he's not bad, you get me? Xhaka still does decent
Discipline
things.
is a very important part of football.
That's exactly what the problem is.
It cost us today.
Yeah, of course, it cost us because Xhaka...
And it's cost us before this season.
Yeah, of course it has, and Xhaka, obviously, people say, Xhaka is a leader, he's a captain, but I'm sorry, but like, what was it, number 20, March, he come running in. It's like, Xhaka, you should have the experience enough to, don't touch him, just let him go. How does it work in your head that you want to touch him, knowing that we're 1-0 up, 20 minutes left, and we need to win that? Does that make sense? So it's like, why would you want to touch him? And I felt like even before that, like, his head wasn't up for it. Like, so many passes was going stray, like lackluster passes he was giving away. I was thinking to myself, like, is he all right today? Like, I was looking at his body language as well, when I was thinking to myself, has he had a bad day today? Is there something wrong? Does that make sense? I feel like with Xhaka, he just needs to understand, like, he needs to understand the principles of how to affect the game. I feel like if he wants to be at Arsenal, these are the things he's got to cut out.
Emery's fault or the players? Who's to blame for what's going on?
Both of them, collectively. Football's a team game, so it's the manager and the players. Players aren't good enough. How are we meant to win the game with Lichtsteiner starting, Monreal starting, Mustafi starting? So that's a poor back four. Then we have Xhaka playing in the middle, who's absolutely terrible. Then we have Mkhitaryan as well, not good enough to play for Arsenal. Okay. Then we go down to the manager. Why is he making so many changes for? I know we have a big game on Thursday. I completely admire that. But we need to win in the league because, look, Tottenham slipped up again. Oh, we slip up again. That's brilliant. But, yeah, it's both of them. It's not just the team and it's not just the manager. It's all of them. It's a collective.
Emery put faith in those players that he started and they let him down. It's a combination of both. Obviously, I blame Emery because what I said previous to the game, I said, look, play your strongest team. You see, when you look at Klopp's team, when you look at Guardiola's team, they play the strongest side. They get the job done, and then they rest the players.
Klopp rested players yesterday.
Okay, fair enough.
And that was a bigger game than this.
But Man City, regardless of who they play, they respect what they were talking about.
They've rested players as well. They win it.
But they have the squad.
Listen,
we can't afford to rest players. We need to play our strongest.
Just run every player into the ground.
It's not running into the ground. It's playing your best team, so you can see out the game. If we played properly with 100% passion and finished our chances, we would have seen the game out in the first half. Then we could have started resting our players. The thing is just I just don't know. It's just the team are not responding to Emery. Certain players don't respond. Certain players need to go. Obviously, Lichtsteiner, Monreal's playing out of position. It's frustrating as an Arsenal fan because we turn up every single week. We put everything into the game, and it's like when you see that on the pitch, it's disappointing. We need more, and it's just why do we have to? We had so many chances to see this out in terms of securing top 4. So many gifts we've been given, and we said, no, we're just going to leave it. No, you can have it. Spurs, you can have it. Man United, you can have it. Chelsea, you can have it. It's wrong. The mentality is wrong, and it needs to change. Obviously, I'm not going to blame Emery because I know he need time. I said this at the start of the season. I don't expect us to be in top 4, but it's the thing that hurts the most is the fact that we got all the way up there. We just about got to top 4, and now we've just literally slipped. We've lost everything.
It's like we climbed up a mountain.
Yeah. And then we just
literally lost our footing and fell right to the bottom and broke our foot as well.
Just have a rubbish season. We don't even get up there. Then I'll be like, all right, cool, fair enough. But it's the fact that we was unbeaten. Well, not we was unbeaten. We had an unbeaten run. So my question is, just like you said, is where's that mentality? When we was unbeaten, when we was pressing teams in the first part of the season, where is that now? Why are they waiting until the last? You know what I mean? Until it's 1-1.
Final word, Lloydie.
Go on.
Final word. Whose fault is it?
It's a bit of both. It's a bit of both the players and the manager, innit? It's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. Yeah.
All right, he says bit of
We're
both.
going to win the Europa League.
Are we going to win it?
Yes, we are.
Are we going to win it?
Well, hopefully we do. Hopefully we do win it. But one thing I want to add on as well, Robbie. I've seen a lot of people been trying to get that's done the interviews today, giving stick to Aubameyang and Lacazette, saying, Aubameyang, obviously he's missed his bit. Exactly, I don't understand. Do you know why? Because I don't understand as well. Because it's like there's people are coming to a point saying,
we never had those, man.
Oh
my God.
No, but people are saying, but it won't be. People are giving stick to Iwobi, but not Aubameyang because they're missing chances. But people need to understand that Aubameyang and Lacazette are players to take us forward. Players that Xhaka, Mustafi, Iwobi, they ain't players to take us forward. So that's why they're the easy target. Does that make sense? Lacazette and Aubameyang are good enough to play around other world-class players. Does that make sense? If anything, they should be saying, you know what? Aubameyang could be saying to Lacazette, you know what? They could do an election.
To somebody earlier,
yeah,
Barcelona linked to Lacazette. They wouldn't be linked with him if he was rubbish.
Who said? Someone said Lacazette can't even get into Chelsea.
Someone said that.
A lot of angry people around today.